Time to get in some work.
What's up, MP?
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the end, and we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, BA. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Giddey in a two-guard. Now here's Garland down low. A nice shot by McBride.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's MP. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
If I had a Victor on my team, I am always looking at him for that lob.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. We can try and take away his options, and that could present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Jaquez, the pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Here's Garland. Porter with the steal. Inside. Here's Giddey. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
MP, the pass to Giddey. Back to MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's Wembanyama. After the basket by Cleveland. Doncic passes to MP. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. MP's got 6.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Left side Garland. Lets it go for 14. Good D by Doncic. The Sixers lead by 5. MP finds Doncic. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Hey, Brian. Still early in the season, but the 76ers aren't wasting any time on personnel changes. They made a deal to acquire Austin Reeves in a move I'm told they believe will add crucial depth to their lineup. He can fill a lot of holes offensively. He's the kind of player they're hoping can give them some stability on that side of the floor.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. MP really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
For the Cavaliers, Tyson comes in for Jaquez. And it's Alexander Walker in for McBride. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Brooks comes in for Porter Jr. Austin Reeves is checked in for Giddey. And Jared McCain subbed in for Luka Doncic. To the paint. Here's Allen. They need this. Philadelphia grabs the miss. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Garland. Right side, Alexander Walker. Here's Tyson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Philadelphia on top, leading by 17. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Achua in at the four-man spot. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
Now here's MP. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for the 76ers. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Joel Embiid. Josh Giddey comes in for Brooks. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. Here's McBride. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Achua passes to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jaquez. From downtown, Doncic grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 21. Giddey passes to MP. Back to Giddey. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Giddey's gotten his second bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Back to Garland. The shot to stop the run. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Giddey finds MP. Philadelphia moving it around. Doncic against Garland. Counted. All three of his attempts have gone in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Cleveland calls timeout. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Alexander Walker. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Sixers. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
MP, that one's good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
McBride passes to Garland. Allen outside. Outside Garland. Fires for three. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's Wembanyama. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Mobley. Last game for him, he picked up 10. A nice shot by McBride.
Yeah, classic dish from the big man to the outside. Mobley saw his team had an opening on the arc.
And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 27.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Fires from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside McBride. Mobley, a screen on Giddey. McBride offline with a three. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 20-6 run. Outside Wembanyama. From deep, MP. The rebound by Allen. Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, a.k.a. 12 points a game.
That's over a long time of years, though.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Taking a look at the 76ers. Wembanyama out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's Garland from deep three-point land. Rebound by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. The hook shot. No good off the glass. And Cleveland has possession. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's MP. 27 points for him. Great D that time from Allen.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
From deep, Mobley. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Here's Garland. He has 6. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jaquez. No good with the triple.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Doncic on the wing. This one for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it, no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back over to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's MP after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Hook shot on the way, and he gets it to go. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Boston, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really shoring up their #1 seed status.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Garland. Philadelphia also making some changes. Dylan Brooks checked in for Porter Jr. McCain comes in for Giddey. And it's Schroeder in for Doncic. Now here's Schroeder. A deep 3 from MP. It's rebounded by McBride.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, stop at the rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
Yep, count it.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Now here's McBride. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mobley. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. MP's got 34 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Here's Alexander Walker. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Eason comes in for Brooks. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Schroeder. Back to MP. The 3 connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Tyson. Down low to stop the drought. Achua with the dunk.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
And here's MP from outside. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. MP's got 40 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. Over. And there have been 2 very... Both teams making substitutions here. Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 50. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Miles McBride is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Mobley. Fires the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. MP outside. From the arc. He's off on that one. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road.
never been to me.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here with Coach Ray. So, Coach, me and Xander was talking, and we noticed that you were a little more hyped than normal before that last Cup game. What's going on there?
We'll get straight to it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, you know I'm from Vegas, right?
That's on me. I forgot.
What high school did you go to?
Jackson High, class of 2008. Go Rams.
Well, thoughts on the finals taking place in your hometown?
It's cool, man. I mean, people in town are really excited. Lots of serious basketball fans in Las Vegas. We have a great hoops tradition. Obviously, there's UNLV, the Summer League, but this is next level.
That's nice, but what about you? Any extra motivation to get to the knockout stages, so you can get back home to your family?
It would be nice. It saves me a trip to see my family. I mean, of course, there are folks you would love to see and have them see you succeed at your job, but it's all about the team.
What? Coach, why are you capping? Come on, you know you want this for you.
Don't put words in my mouth, man. Obviously, it's great to play in front of your friends and family. The Cup is more important for us to get playoff-style reps. That's all I'm thinking about.
Hey, you heard it here first. We appreciate you coming on, Coach.
You're welcome.
Hey, MP out.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more. You know, Greg, when you look at the Eastern Conference, is it fair to say that both the teams we've got in this one are two of the top contenders?
Oh, no doubt. This could be an Eastern Conference Finals preview. In fact, I expect one of these squads to represent the East in the finals.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
So here's Miami's starting group. Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Reynolds. And it's Sears in at the point. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Guys?
Hey, thanks for that. No, we sure wouldn't. This guy is all in for sure. Beal with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it. It's just a matter of make or miss.
Just fine to shoot. MP, no good. He'd have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Adebayo. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Team.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Reynolds. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Giddey kicks to MP. The three for Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Pass to Reynolds. Back to Beal. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Reynolds. Defended by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Beal against Giddey. Pass to Sears. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Philadelphia. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shits.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Brooks comes in for Michael Porter. And Jared McCain subbed in for Josh Giddey. And then for Miami, Bridges is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Powell in for Bradley Beal. Now, MP. Following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Doncic passes to MP. Embiid with a screen on Adebayo. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
From 13, here's Bridges, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
MV getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Joel Embiid out there with MP. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He added 43 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
The three from MP. By 76ers, another three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Austin Reeves comes in for Jared McCain. The Heat making a switch here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Beal. Here's Ware, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Cuts off the pass. Here's Sears. Last time out, he had 14 points. Good ball movement here by Miami. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So, with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Wembanyama passes to MP. Front past the arc. Up and in. That's his 10th break in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Higgins outside. Pass to Beal. This one for three. Rebound by the 76ers. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And that one drops. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Beal. 5 on the clock. For three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hook shot, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Porter's checked in for Tari Eason. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Luka Doncic. Heat also with the sub. Reynolds is checked in for Khalil Ware. Pass to Sears. For the three. Porter pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 22. MP passes to Wembanyama. MP outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Beal, that's for 2. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Beal's got his first bucket in this one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, Let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
What you really like about these young fellas, they compete. They've arrived with no fear. Can't say that about most rookies.
Still a long season ahead, but so far, yeah, they've been very impressive. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a more beautiful game in all of sports. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Then it's Reynolds. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Sears in at the point. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Beal from long range. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Over Giddey. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Adebayo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
MP kicks to Doncic. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Brooks comes in for Michael Porter. And Jared McCain subbed in for Doncic.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP outside. Brooks with a screen on Adebayo. MP, no good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Miami. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances
almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Kevin.
Good priorities. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Higgins outside. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Miami no good on that time either. Here's MP. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Sears. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Sears has got himself on the board with 3 there. MP outside. Brooks setting the pick for MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Sears. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Beal with the bucket.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-5 run here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside, Beal trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
Move in for the Heat. Reynolds is checked in for Pierce. Bam Adebayo comes in for Khalil Ware. Wiggins is checked in for Miles Bridges. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Norman Powell. And here's Miami. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Sears. He's guarded by Schroeder. Back to Adebayo. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Great possession. When they get it to Bam inside, good things happen.
And he can't hit the second. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Sears. Pass to Reynolds. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And here's MP for 3. It drops.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
I'm here with MP after his team comes out on top in the second of 4 NBA Cup group stage games. MP, talk about the atmosphere tonight.
It was crazy. I mean, the fans were so hyped. You go out there and it's obvious it's not just another game. You know, the courts, the jerseys. You want to put on a show for everyone, and that's what we did.
Super fun to watch. Thanks so much, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. Signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP, how you feeling?
More draft. What are we aiming for? The international heavy draft is going.
What's the idea here? We already saw your report on shooting guards.
Please, no more weekly emails.
The depth chart, you mean?
I agree, but I feel like there's some advanced stats.
You're focusing
that our
on
coaches may
small
not know.
a bit too much.
Agreed. It's awesome to have eyes on people that could go under the radar, but the 4 or 5 of the guys you listed are at schools with less than 100 fans in the crowd.
What's your point? I mean, that's not a metric that we regularly speak of.
Pressure. No one's watching, so it's easier to focus.
I don't know if that's true.
Imagine if hundreds of people could hear us talking. Would you be nervous? Would it be hard to think of what to say next?
I got bad news on that athletic wing.
Injury?
Yeah, hip. 2 months of rehab and no guarantees.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
Sounds bad.
Well, we should forget about taking the flight for now.
Book us tickets to the game, 3rd row.
Better luck next time.
Are we allowed to smile?
Like when you make eye contact with a fan? Slightly, yeah.
Adam, smile, I'll shift. Keep it 100.
That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event.
Hello and goodbye smile approach. I'm going with that.
Not me. Not at all. Game face only.
So I was giving some more thought about our international evaluation meetings.
And how long they are?
Oh, please tell me we're making a change.
We are. The 2 of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
Oh, sounds great.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, glad you asked. We'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players.
Us?
Yeah, you. You want shorter meetings, right? So synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and I'll cap the meetings at 30 minutes.
Why do we go and open up our mouths? This will cost us 5 hours a week, minimum.
Hey, at least our names will be on them.
How'd that go? It was great. And then we saw the new Jake Duvall movie.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, what'd you think?
It was good.
You didn't like it?
No, I did.
You were a liar.
It's Jake Duvall. How could you not like it?
It just wasn't my favorite. It just seemed a little unbelievable.
It's fun. Aliens?
Scary.
The biohacked weapons? Was the time travel? No.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit is for this team.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here we can check out the story for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Get your tickets right to your phone.
Just a reminder, folks, make sure to be here from
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Dillingham in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Porter in at the 3. Well, Clark, we've got 2 teams here that have serious depth. They don't need to rely solely on their starters.
You're exactly right. That's a value-added luxury that's actually becoming more and more prevalent. It also makes each team a little more unpredictable offensively. When you've got that kind of versatility and depth, anybody can step up on any given night.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Randall outside. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Here's Randall. MP with the block. And he gets it back. Clock is at 3. McDaniels from long range. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now Philadelphia with it. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Here's Randall. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's in there.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Great open look there. MP's got his second basket on the night.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
Pass to Dillingham. Randall outside. Launches a 3. Porter pulls it in.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Here's MP. Here's Giddey. And he buries his first look.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Miami got the job done. He picked up 49 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
McDaniels with a steal. Outside Edwards. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Minnesota again missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Wembanyama, screen on Randall. And there's the lob, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
1:02 left in the first. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Brooks comes in for Michael Porter. Reeves is checked in for Giddey. And McCain subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Milton. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Reed. From the right block, the shot is good.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Pass to McCain. And here's MP. Inside, Embiid. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hicks. Now Reed. Over MP. Reed can't hit. Now here's MP. He's closely guarded. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Screen by Embiid from deep. MP and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Here's Randall. That shot missing. Good D by MP.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different. And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Pass to McCain. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Philadelphia. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Giddey's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
MP looking around. Launches it. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Randall outside. Randall on the screen. Edwards, the pass to Randall. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 31 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Will it go? Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Philadelphia. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Hey, watching a rematch of last year's finals is always fun. They know this team will be gunning for them after the way it all ended.
Guys, plenty of anticipation for this one from the fans and these two teams and even us. Two elite teams, no doubt about it.
And that one drops.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Philadelphia with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there, looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J. All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. We've got Michael Porter, Wembanyama out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 34 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Drills it from deep.
Excellent kick out by Edwards there. Head on the swivel, sharing the ball nicely.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Porter a screen from deep. MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Edwards. And there's a pick. Takes the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Oh, another one falls.
Game after game, he just elevates beyond what the defense can handle.
In terms of career 50-point games, he's almost second all time.
And who's in second right now? His airness, Michael Jordan. What an honor to be mentioned alongside him.
Philadelphia has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. From deep, MP. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. MP's got 43 points. Here's Dillingham. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. It's Edwards on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Edwards has got 7 points.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Dillingham. Gobert with a screen on Giddey. Edwards for three. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
A nice shot by MP.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Randall inside, covered by MP. Randall can't hit. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Count it. Good. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
From behind the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP's doubled. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Edwards for 3, and it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And here's Edwards outside. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Philadelphia, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game. He's checked in for Eason. On the court for Minnesota. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Edwards out there with Dillingham. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. A nice shot by MP.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Randall, the pass to Reed. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
2 shots. He hits the second from the line. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Screen by Embiid. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Embiid a screen on Randall, and here's MP from outside. It's in.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all.
Ray, I feel like I miss out sometimes on, like, I don't know, regular stuff by not going to college.
I hear that. But plenty of people wish they did what you did. I mean, a teenager on his own in Europe, that sounds pretty exciting to me, man.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. Hey, you played in college, right? I mean, I feel like I should know these things, but you're pretty quiet when it comes to your personal life, man.
Well, I like to keep my focus on the players.
But you know what? Nah, you don't have to talk about it.
It's fine. It's fine. No, I just don't talk about it unless people are genuinely curious.
Color me curious.
Well, I was pretty good in high school. We won a Nevada State championship, and I got some interest from some Big West schools. Wound up playing 2 years at UC Davis.
2 years at UC?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you play longer?
Well, I got married young, and my wife was pregnant with my oldest, so I wound up doubling on classes and graduating early.
I mean, respect. You had to take care of your business.
Yeah, real life stuff, man. But it's okay. You know, I knew I wasn't good enough to go pro.
But still, I mean, it had to be hard leaving behind what you love.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I love basketball.
Well, I mean, how'd you get into coaching?
Well, even after I quit, I'd go watch practice. Eventually, the coach asked if I wanted to be a grad assistant, and it wasn't much, but it paid, and the rest is history.
You know, that's what's up. And I'm proud that you got back to doing what you love, Coach.
There's always another path, MP. You just have to hang around long enough to stay in the game.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist. Doris, as we get deeper into this schedule now, the NBA picture is starting to develop.
Yeah, I love it because the intensity around the league is starting to tick up just a notch. You've got the teams that are very much hitting their stride, and the others that are still trying to figure out, hey, what's working for us and what isn't working for us.
And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this, Game 3 of the group stage, as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then it's Ingram, and it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. That one drops for him.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie Laporce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
His vision is excellent for a center. You see it in the assist from Pirtle. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And it's Ingram missing. 76ers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
From outside the arc, and it's Ingram missing. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 12.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Pirtle, the pass to Whitehead from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Whitehead's got his second bucket of the night. MP outside. Porter with the screen for MP. The 76ers, another 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Ingram passes to Whitehead. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Brooks comes in for Porter. Austin Reeves is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jared McCain subbed in for Doncic. Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chips.
Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Now Reeves. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. And that one's good. Brooks.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Barnes. In the game against Orlando, very impressive. MP finds Brooks. MP outside. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Chapman. He has yet to score. Pirtle with a screen on Reeves. And the Raptors miss again. The 76ers leading by 14. MP deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. Cracks in the tray. MP's got 24 points.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
MP getting it done for the 76ers. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting 12 from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Peyton Watson. Whitehead out there with Walter. And Murray Boyles in at the 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He finished with 67 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Whitehead's shot is off.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And here's MP for 3. They get the rebound. Porter passes to MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Josh Giddey's checked in for the 76ers. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Houston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the 76ers, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
For 3, Ingram. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
MP outside. The 3 buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 36.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Inside, and MP throws it down.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
Bounce pass Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama against Barnes. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Philadelphia leading by 22. Back to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Ingram. And the basket by MP.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Murray Boyles. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Porter. Austin Reeves is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Luka Doncic. A 3 from MP. As 76ers, another 3.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Pass to Chapman. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Whitehead. Fires from deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
Great to have you in the East, MP.
Well, MP said he's focused on improving each day. And that's what leads to winning these awards. Great work.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Toronto Raptors.
What they're doing.
Thanks for spending halftime with.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got MP. Josh Giddey is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Took the opportunity when he saw it. MP's got 53.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Ingram. Sinks that one from the post. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Pass to Whitehead, and here is Pirtle. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation, my goodness.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Ingram kicks to Barnes. Misses the 3.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
MP, and MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Chapman to pass to Pirtle. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. MP passes to Porter. A 3 from MP. Hits it again. Wow!
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pass to Pirtle. And he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. MP kicks to Porter. Porter with the screen for MP. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pirtle dishes to Ingram. The kick out to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Philadelphia's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And that one's good. MP.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Whitehead. Beyond the arc. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Brandon Ingram.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Brooks comes in for Porter. And Jared McCain subbed in for Josh Giddey. Whitehead passes to Chapman. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The kick out to Barnes. Watson the screen. The 3. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold. And only so much time to turn it around.
And yet, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to Watson. Pirtle with a screen on MP. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than...
Changes for Philadelphia. MP's checked in for Tari Eason. And Jared McCain subbed in for Austin Reeves. So the Raptors 5 right now. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Jakob Pirtle, and it's Whitehead in at the 2 guard. Pass to Pirtle. They need this. Good defense by MP. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. Good, that's another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
2 shots. And he makes both free throws. Timeout called the 76ers. They lead by 35. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just spanning the plane.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one more matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, how did you approach this game, knowing your team is already set up to advance in the NBA Cup?
You know, we know our fans get excited about these cup games, so we really tried to bring our A game for them. Yeah, we clinched already, but this is still a big deal for us. So we wanted to put on a show, as always.
Sure did, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, they must have seen a lot. Okay, what's up? We should get some shots up. Sounds a bit boring.
Like a lot. There's a waterfall. Every viewpoint.
MP?
Just, you know, like, double up and then freeze it. You'll save a fortune.
Rebound in 4 games.
Why? Yeah, well, thank my economic teacher in high school, Mr. Woodring. You're welcome. So remember,
You're so
I'd
arrogant.
like our G League team to do more driving and kicking.
As a means of getting better perimeter looks?
Secondarily.
To get the defense out of position?
Yes. Players can't resist trying to help, and when they do, we can make them pay.
Right. Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season reels. Few people ever did better.
Quite possible. Let's talk about it.
Sweet. Good work, team.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids.
The best way to get
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the injury story, when you're missing 2 players, including a starter, a lot changes, rotations and roles.
2 injuries, one of their stars out. It's all about how you respond to adversity.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They've got Cunningham. He's out there with George. Thompson out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brown in at the 4-man position. And for the 76ers, Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Porter in at the 3. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Brian, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Cunningham against Doncic. George for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Cunningham passes to Robinson. George feels it out a bit. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
From deep, MP. Counted from distance. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Puts up a three, and Brown gets the three.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Doncic passes to MP. Let's go with a three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. 9 points for MP.
And just like that, MP with a three of his own. So much of today's game is going to be decided at the three-point line.
Now here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Over Doncic. Rebound by Philadelphia. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
Pistons trail by 4. Outside, Brown. Kicks it to George. 4-3, and it's Giddey with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doncic, again Philadelphia.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Thompson outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Well, Cade is a former #1 pick, and the expectations were there, and it took a few years, and now he is a force to be reckoned with.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Brooks comes in for Michael Porter. Reeves is checked in for Giddey. And Jared McCain subbed in for Doncic. Here's Clinton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 9.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
From deep, MP. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Cunningham on the wing. Fades away. Rebound by Philadelphia.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Embiid, the screen on Robinson. MP, that one's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Cunningham outside. And it's good for 2. 11 points in the game.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What? If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
They've got MP, Jared McCain out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
McCain against Cunningham. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Giddy's checked in for Philadelphia. Detroit also making some changes. Brown comes in for Hall. And it's Asar Thompson in for Moore. Thompson passes to Quickly. They set the pick. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Second chance points once again making the difference, as is often the case.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Cunningham outside. Brown with a screen. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to MP. Wembanyama screen. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range. And if you can add that shot, it really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Porter Jr. comes in for Eason. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Doncic. Detroit also making some changes. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Clinton. And it's George in for Quickly. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Screen by Embiid. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Brown against MP. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Cunningham. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 20-6 run. MP no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The offensive rebound. Here's Brown. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Brown's got 5.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
From deep, MP. He buries it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Shoots over Schroeder. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, let me tell you something. Cade Cunningham has gone from a rising star in this league to a bona fide star and putting up big numbers tonight.
And here's MP from outside again. What an avalanche.
Another outstanding night for him. But, you know, what's new?
Tying the mark for second most 40-point games ever. He's on a mission.
Which is how you describe Michael Jordan, who he just pulled even with. No one in this league has a more singular focus to dominate from start to finish.
Here's Cunningham. The putback. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at Philadelphia, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the 76ers.
They're just a far more physical team, and it shows up everywhere, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the battle of possessions along with pretty much every other battle. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Cade Cunningham out there with George. Then it's Asar Thompson, and it's Brown in at the power forward. There's Cunningham with a three. Again, the miss by Cunningham.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Doncic with the bucket.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
George outside. Stolen by Giddey. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's George on the wing. Giddey defends to halt the run. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. Here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Detroit has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Cunningham, a screen on McCain. Shoots from 14. George's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The drive by MP. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
MP scanning the floor. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. MP outside. From deep. The long distance three is buried. MP's got 53 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The three is up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Robinson finds George. Robinson in the post, covered by Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Cunningham outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Cunningham outside. For 3, George. Porter pulls it in. The 76ers have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And yes, another basket.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Incendiary scoring performances on any given night. And nearing third place for most 60-point games in a season. Robinson, a screen on Doncic. And here's Cunningham outside. They grab their own miss.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And so it's Philadelphia. Don't see too many 39 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of...
Checked in for Eason. And the 76ers call time here. 32 seconds left in the fourth. MP is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Pass to George. Brown, a screen on Brooks to stop the run. Thompson, no good. MP with it. A deep 3. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence.
Great game. Full repertoire.
Let's go!
Next!
Just like that.
Well, we good. Let's get y'all.
Get the next.
Come on, MP.
Oh, you done? You done?
Get started.
Hey, good. Let's ball.
Come around. Keep shooting.
It's too easy.
Keep it going.
Shot.
All right, it's time for you to go to sleep.
All day.
At least try.
One more.
You done. This is too easy for me.
Come on. What are you... Bro, MP, come on.
Turn up, baby.